Hi, good afternoon. I'm Stephanie Stamaria and you're watching FMT RAW. The guest today doesn't really need any introduction. Her name is Annie Ooi, or as we better know her as Aunty Bersih. Her picture was circulated all over the internet when after the Bersih rally, she was seen holding a flower and a mineral water bottle completely drenched. And she's here today to talk to us about her plea to the King and also what she feels and how she feels about being called a Bersih Hero. Aunty Annie, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you.
Okay, before the interview we were having a little bit of a chat and you were telling me a very interesting story about how you felt when you first saw your picture. You said that you had no access to TV or the online media, you didn't even read the newspapers. So could you just tell us again, how did you find out that your picture was already online?
My daughter has all these gadgets, so when she first saw it, she was all very loud, hyped maybe, just looking at the numbers. The numbers coming in at 5,000 and she'll say, "Ma, look, it's 5,000. Then when the number went up to 7,000, it was again jumping in, jumping. She was taking care of her own two little ones and this thing was something new. Yeah. So my reaction, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that my face came on. I couldn't believe that so many pictures were taken of us all there. And I really wanted to see more. I wanted to see the action everywhere in KL. But seeing it made the tears come. And then feeling the anger all over again. My aim in walking that day was just to go to the stadium. Just to get to the stadium, and they, from Maybank, they started pushing us with the helicopters on top, with the FRU at the Bukit Bintang coming in, and the ones in front, and we were cornered. My anger was at that point when there was supposed to be negotiations. When the PDRM appeared, everybody shouted, "Negotiations, negotiations." So we walked down from Tung Shin Hospital just to get near to the FRU for Siva Rasa to be handcuffed, to be taken. The crowd at the back already see what was happening. They already dispersed. The crowd had gone over the hills, even through Tung Shin Hospital. But we in front didn't know. Helicopters were so close. The whole night through I could hear helicopters until 3 a.m. Any car that passed by, I couldn't sleep until 4 a.m. At that point, we were within handshake of the police. Handshake. From far away, we came close to them. They took Siva Rasa. A man came through the crowd. Siva Rasa's been taken. He whispered, "Siva Rasa's been taken." But still, I still hoped to get through to the stadium. You see how stupid we were? How stupid I was? Standing there, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, facing them, like I'm facing you.
Right. And
they shot at us. We were not many yards or feet away. We were next to you. They shot at us. So the people at the back could run. The people in the middle then could run. Maybe we were so one eyes in front. We had to turn our 180 degrees to get back away from them. That is how. Oh, that was when the picture was taken. When I was the only one. Just that moment when we were hit. Someone in the crowd. People! I was like, oh, that word still ringing in my ears. Tipu! And everybody else shouted Tipu. And I shouted too, I feel. I was angry, feeling angry that we were cheated. You asked us to come for negotiations and you sort of wanting us to know that we can go through, and there you go, hit us again so that we had to run back. I will never forget this. They cheat so much, even now. That word will ring true. If ever anyone in this country were to believe any no more nonsense from the whoever's ruling, should bear in mind how we have been cheated, how much we have been cheated. And just listen to the word tipu ena. I was still fighting. Even after the shot was taken, I was still fighting. I didn't want to go home. I didn't think it was the end of the road. Helicopters that so low, and FRU at the back. PDRM went through to Tung Shin, maternity went through to Tung Shin, and I was still there asking people, why can't we win? Why can't we think along Sansu's tactics and win and get through? There were 3 Malay girls. I asked them the question. There was the Malay leader in blue. They knew. Many people had dispersed. There was a group of men taking care of me. Aunty, go. When the fellow with the 4 buttons came, Bersurai. What? There, go. I lost control. I became quite hysterical. Where are you asking me to go? Which way am I supposed to go? There was the gate to Tung Shin, out and in, only one gate, and there was this high plank, construction plank, where a person has got to climb up. It's not even a ladder. It's just a bare plank with just 4 or 5 rungs. I didn't want to go up there and down over the fence. I just yelled at him, are we your enemies? Then again, why do I have to go? It was end of the road. So these 4 or 5, 6 or maybe 10 people, less than 10, Aunty go. They were trying to tell me, not let me be arrested. I didn't know until later on. As soon as I stepped out of the gate, they were arrested. Malays. That day from 11 o'clock, we were still unaware of each other. We were still like people in the trains. I read the Bersih stories. They were not looking at each other. We were like strangers to each other. But when the sound Hidup came out, Hidup rakyat, woo, that magic thrilling feeling of everyone got it who were there that day. Everyone got it. Of being one. So exhilarating, so indescribable. We were feeling so good being with each other. We were feeling so good standing with each other. Just only 1 hour maybe, that good feeling. After that it died when the pumping started, when the firing started, but that good feeling is, I'm sorry to say, people who didn't go, this is one that I have that, of course I will treasure it. You will not get it. You have not got it. Only those that were there at Petaling Street that day got it. Being united. No race kind of thing. Everybody was happy and smiling, and just look at the pictures. Look at the pictures of all the Bersih people early on. I will treasure it. These people that, you see, I was racist also. For many years, I was praying that, oh God, help me. I look at the people in the bus, I am racist. I don't want to be racist, but I am racist. Help me to love the other person. You created all this, God, please help me to love them all. I was. But after Bersih has taught me this one thing, plus other things. Bersih has taught me 3, 4, 5 things. Just a good experience. Okay. So everybody's asking for Bersih again. 3.0.
I think a lot of pictures were able to resurrect the emotions that you just described, and people still look at them today. And one of those pictures is definitely yours. Are you happy then that that picture was taken? And are you comfortable being labelled a Bersih Hero?
I will be one day. I know I have not finished yet. Am I a Bersih Hero at this point? I don't think so. Okay. But I know I've got things to do now. I have to speak up. I have to be the voice for so many that cannot speak, that do not know the situation.
Right after Bersih, a lot of people I'm sure wanted to do interviews with you, but you shunned the media, you shunned the publicity, and I think I recall at one point you were very annoyed that they were coming after you. But yet here you are today doing a live interview with an online news portal. So what has changed?
What has changed? Occupy. Occupy the Taran. There's one part of it. Sexuality Merdeka. There's so many other things. What I wanted to do 4 Saturdays in a row was to just go to the Taran, sit down with the people who walked, maybe meet those people that have this spirit of justice in their hearts and causes in their hearts. Because after Bersih, I didn't meet anybody. Those that walked. I thought I would get there. I prepared song sheets. 3 sets of song sheets. Malays plus oldies plus Christmas songs, thinking it was no. And I was blocked. I was not allowed to go onto the field 4 times in a row.
Blocked by?
Police. They bar people from going in there. They bar. They have their agenda is for the other group. Bersih has created so much fear. So much fear. Bersih movement and the Occupy movement has allowed people to gather inspiration from each other, to meet, to talk, and to get up and stand up. And this is a small thing in KL, and I'm asking, occupy everywhere if you can. The police now, the police were given so much. They thought that it's always atasan, arahan dari atasan. Ask him any question, they think, and they thought that during Bersih rally that they could do anything that they wanted. And even now, they think they have that power. Always excuse arahan dari atasan. That's why we do it. Ask him any question. Why are you here? What's happening? Why can't I go to the dataran? Arahan dari atasan. That atasan is not the higher power, you know. That atasan is not God, you know. That atasan comes from some people who feel that together to assemble is going to create havoc. It's going to create trouble for them. We are not. We are peaceful, loving people. Okay, don't talk about peaceful, loving. We do not want violence. We do not want anyone to be hurt. I don't want to hurt you, neither do I want to be hurt. So, gathering, assembling in small little groups, having fun. Same interest. I want to sing, he has a guitar. What's wrong with that? Okay, so it must be, you have to have a permit. So now with the new bill, you don't need a permit. So what? You don't need a permit, but the police can arrest anyone who gather. The police can arrest, the police can do this, the police can do that. It's all in the today's news now. The police can do a lot of things if the bill is passed.
What were you hoping for when you knew that the bill was going to be tabled? What were you hoping to see, and how did you feel after reading the clauses in the bill?
Hopes always run strong in every human heart, right? We hope until the hope dies itself. I always hope also that Najib will understand his mistakes and just admit it lah. It's to his interest that anyone admits it. I do not know much about law, so the hope was great that things would come out right. But no, it's tipu again. It is nothing good. There's not one thing that is good about it.
What about the clause that states that children beneath the age of 15 cannot participate? Do you think this is good to protect the children? From what you saw, especially during the Bersih 2.0 rally, with children being caught in the chaos, what would you say to that particular clause?
Children will be everywhere where the parents are, especially if the family is close-knit and want to do everything together. Children will be with their parents, and parents don't want to put children somewhere where they're doing something good. They want their children to learn too. So if that one is going to affect children, they're going to clamp down. Means take your money lah. Arrest you, fine you, take your money. That's what they aim to do. It will cause a lot of problem for poor Malaysians. Poor Malaysians who only want to live life. We are social animals. Long time ago, we just used to gather anywhere, Padang, Wayang Kulit, when we had nothing, no technology. Gathering is a communal thing. For people in Malaysia, sitting in the front of, sitting in the kampung, sitting in groups. You tell me the children cannot go where the mother or the fathers go. They got to be put in one special corner. We are not that kind of people, especially the lower middle class or the upper lower class. The rich can afford to do that. Put the children somewhere and they do some other thing. The very, very rich. Common people know. We live together, we do things together with our children. And we love them. Oh, we love them. We're not going to separate them. Oh, you don't come. When they ask the question, why? Why can't I come, Daddy? Why can't I come, Mommy? We won't laugh. We can't come, you can't come because things may happen. We don't have the money to pay. We will fight for you today, but for now, no. There's too many restrictions already. Too many restrictions. And now we parents have gotten to impose on the children. There are bad things like pornography and whatnot, and mismanagement of money. That no, you teach children all these things, not to go into it. But where freedom, civil rights are concerned, a parent has just got to involve the children.
So now, as a citizen of Malaysia, there is nothing in this bill that you find positive?
Nothing. It is. Oh, what would I say about it? It's good enough. It is. Lawyers can give you good words. Wise people can give you good words. I just say, not for me.
Certain quarters have also said that the restrictions, and I quote, a small price to pay for public order and national security, and these restrictions can be lifted in about 50 years when society is more mature. When you, what do you think of that small price to pay?
Society is never ever matured. A group of people may be matured. Society has got different layers. We try to educate everyone, but education also works. Some people go for education to get their objectives. The education that I want for my children will be different from the education you want for your children. For me, it's moral. Moral comes first, not maths or science or success. So, will we be mature in 15 years? Will these laws that they're trying to impose on us, this bill, coming with all these restrictions, if you know, I haven't studied it yet. I really have not studied. It's just so new. How can it be? How can it be good? Wait for the day when the law applies, when the ruling government comes in, and then you are on the other side. Let's see how the law, when the law goes against you, let's see how it is. Maturity for Malaysians, most of us are going to be guided, like me. They're going to be guided by lawmakers, by people like Ambiga, by people like who are sane and noble and right thinking, upright. Most of us. Our religion teaches us only a few things, not much. The way of life that each one of us choose comes upon maturity, and that maturity is low, very, very late in life, you know. Very late in life. 50? 50? So I urge all Malaysians now, those that are old, it is your fight. It is not the fight of the youngsters. You are mature enough to fight. Don't allow the youngsters to. They have expelled people who have gone into Bersih. They have taken away the loans of students that, which is horrible. Bersih is just a group of people who want to see right being done during the elections. It is not political. It is not working against any party or for any party. It is just to make sure that the next time we come for elections, if we are that mature, that, you know, we just go and register and then we go out to vote. We don't want to do it below the table anymore. We know that this hanky-panky, we don't want it anymore. That's all. This hanky-panky has been going on for so many years and is outright cheating. Outright cheating, and you're not cheating yourselves, you're cheating all Malaysians, all people. Bersih 2.0 went out on the road hoping to just do it on their own, to let awareness be known, to let these 8 things be known to all the people. But in came other groups who were all for justice, who were all for fairness too.
I'm just going to pause for a little bit to give a shout out to all those who are watching. If you'd like to pose any questions or let Aunty Annie know anything, just post it via our FMT Facebook page or on Twitter, #FMT RAW. Okay, Aunty Annie, I just want to talk about now your plea to the King. Could you just repeat what you said in the press conference the other day?
The people are very angry. The people, I would say to the King, your people are very angry. Your people who know here, who know the wrongdoings and who know what has been going on, who know of all the scandals, who know of the figures, the money that is being taken off, they are very angry. They are hurt. See, money or the poor, all our lives we just go on to the poor, and the poor in the country are not being attended to. But there's so, and the injustices that are going on, the cronyism sorry, I didn't say it to the King. We are only begging that Bersih, the 8 tuntutan, the 8 demands put up by the Ambiga and the steering committee be attended to. And then what they are doing is they're having this parliamentary select committee who is sitting down and wasting again taxpayers' money, who are not doing anything right and they do not know how to work, asking for suggestions. And when suggestions are given, especially those that know, the steering committee knows a lot how it should be done. Whether it's postal vote, gerrymandering, phantom votes, they know what is going to be done. And it's pointed in black and white and given to them at the select, at that parliamentary select, hearing. Open hearing is supposed to be public hearing, but it's not public. Only about 20 people are allowed in. And if you want to go in, you go in as a presenter. And I urge all people to be a presenter. I'll go back to what I put for the King. If these demands are not attended to, we will walk again. We don't want any snap elections now, before these 8 demands have been attended to. Don't give us parliamentary select hearing and give us bluff again. It's tipu all over again. Anyway, it's too early.
Okay.
They are going to KK now. They finish Kuala Lumpur, they're going to KK on the 25th and the 26th. And then they go on to the other 4 towns. We're hoping that after this, all 6 towns are, 5 or 6, are covered. And then allow us at 21 days, allow us this, allow us that, whatever we ask for is not much. It is not much if you really study it. So what are you all afraid of? We ask the king now to step in.
Okay.
Step in. If you do not want us to go out on the road again, we are ever ready to go.
Okay.
We don't get it, we go.
Okay, I'm going to come back to that statement, but I'm going to take a question from Sun Sing T. She wants to know, or he or she, sorry, wants to know, what does Aunty think about those who blame Bersih for causing inconvenience?
I'll think about them. There will be blame here and there, right? For whatever a person does, there will be blame for this or that. But you go on, I go on the whatever good a person can do or I can do, and that's about it. Blaming is forever. People look through different eyes at things. As long as we do good, that why worry about the blame? What is the biggest blame now? What is the biggest blame? Rosni's Baharudin's death. They say that we caused it. Of course. Well, the family takes it as God's way, and I will too. He fought, he stood for the cause, and now we pay respect to him and his family. We thank the family and we be with them. He is one fighter. And all other fighters that are out there. When you go out for fight, prepare for it. Prepare for the shit, the dirt that's coming to you. Prepare for the arrest. I am prepared. Hopefully.
Aunty, just now you said that you are prepared to walk again. Does that how closely linked is your movement Petition Rakyat to Bersih? Is there a direct link to that?
To come out, to walk, if you don't go out, right? If you just Twitter, if you just go on Facebook and you complain and you got a big gang, a group of people that talk amongst yourself and do not appear in yellow even on a Saturday. What exactly are you doing? I'm going out again with permission from my daughter. It's just because she's back for a trip. I'm going out again, not even just for Bersih. With this bill coming out tomorrow, we are going out. Not tomorrow, sorry, Saturday. Saturday is KLCC. I've been invited to go and I would very much love to go. If I do not have to mind my 2 little grandchildren, I will be there. Yeah?
Tell us a bit more about the Saturday and why do you feel compelled to go, and who else will you be taking with you?
I just love doing things alone. I really, whatever I do, I am happy doing it. That is my happiness. Walking the streets alone. Doing things alone. I'm going it because of the bill. I do not like to read. I read it last night. I haven't gone through it completely. But this is good enough. The front page of the Sun is good enough to make me walk. It's good enough to make me walk. I dislike this. You tell me no. Don't do it. Assembly. Freedom of assembly, freedom of speech, freedom of association. I can remember early on Bersih morning, the rally morning, I was asked by the police to keep moving, keep moving. I was standing at a corner talking to 2 or 3 people, and we have to keep moving, move. In KL, keep moving. It means don't stay still in one spot. What? So now they tell me don't assemble, I'm going to assemble. Don't gather, I'm going to gather. Oh, okay, one thing I'm going to do is I have to apply. I'm going to gather myself, I'm going to apply, and 30 days together with the group and go to the Tara Merdeka and see what they will answer in 12 days. Whether they're going to give me the permission and conduct my assembly for me and tell me what I'm supposed to say or not to say in my own. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to sing. I'm going to say what the police will tell me what I'm allowed to do. Come and tell me now you're not allowed to sing? Huh? Come and tell me now you're not allowed to have fun with your group of people? Again, huh? I will apply.
Okay.
Soon, give me 2 weeks.
Okay. And seeing all these steps moving forward, one of our FMT team wants to know, Thirun wants to know whether you will stand as a candidate for the general election.
Oh, no. Ever. No. What can I do, Thirun, as a politician? What can I do? I have a voice, yes. I would like to speak wherever I see wrong. As a politician, I would like to serve the people. That comes back to politicians here. They are not servants of the people. Certain people really go out to serve their constituents. They really do their job, but many do not do it. They are paid, they are not doing it. They are pocketing the money. The hours they have in a day are supposed to be spent with the rakyat, searching out the ones who need help, searching out the destitute, the poor. Why are we having people digging rubbish? If, as a politician, I can go towards the beggars and walk with the beggars every day, I will do it. For me to go to parliament, no, because they do not talk. They do not talk sense. They eat, drink, they have their meal, their breakfast all free, and they go inside there and they hoo-ha at the expense. I didn't know anything about parliament. I went there that day, parliamentary select committee for the first time. I saw them all in coats, and I went in because they didn't want to let me in as an observer. Okay, I said presenter. Then I saw them for the first time in my life, and I'm going to present. And there's 40 of them, 20 of them this row, 20 of them that row, and there's a long table there. Oh, what am I for a short time, half an hour maybe. And then when I really sat down to it and I was faced with Maximus Onkili, I couldn't see his face. He's so far. I didn't know who was talking to me. After that, it was all over that I knew. It was such a great distance. They are such stooges, bluffs. No way, parliament. Give me a group of people that talk sense. Give me a group of people that are intelligent. Give me a group of people I enjoy conversation with intelligent people. I wouldn't want to be near for many years. I've been telling my doctor, I'm never happy sitting at a table having dinner with people who don't talk right, who don't talk sense, who don't talk. I'm not for anything clothes or travel, or I'm here for serious stuff. So give me a politician that talks serious, I'll be happy. If a group of 50 or 100 comprises of 30 who keep on talking like that, even in broad on TV, I'm not going to be among that group. Thank you.
Okay. And with that, we've come to the end of FMT RAW for today. Thank you so much, Aunty Annie, for your time. We'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching.